Children, today you are going to learn about clothes. That is chapter number 10. We wear clothes to protect ourselves from heat, cold and rain. And we also wear clothes to look smart. For different occasions we wear different types of clothes. And also we wear different types of clothes for the different places. Such as what you wear for the school. Yes, you wear uniform. For the party wear, you will be having a very good dress. The same way, there are different types of clothes for different occasions and different places. How these clothes are made? The clothes are made by interweaving threads. Interweaving means what? Making all the threads together. First, they make the threads and these threads are woven together and then they make the cloth. That is called as intertwining. And intertwining threads together is called weaving. First they make the thread and then they go for the weaving the cloth. Earlier the spinning wheel was used to make a yarn from the cloth. Nowadays this process is carried out in the big factories and cotton is made from cotton yarn. Okay children, now read along with me. Cloth of fabric is made by intertwining threads together. Intertwining threads together is called winning. Long threads are woven together to make cloth. Earlier, a spinning wheel was used to draw yarn from cloth. Nowadays, this process is carried out by machines. Cloth is made up of cotton. Do you know children? Mahatma Gandhi, he was the father of a nation. He is also called as Bapu. You might have seen in many pictures that Mahatma Gandhi is winning the thread that is called as charka. In many places you have seen that. Have you seen children? Very good. What he gave the message? He gave the message to use Swadeshi cloth, not the foreign goods. You have to use our own cloth that is made in India, and that is called as khadi cloth. Okay, we have to use only our own cloth that is made from India. He gave the message to all of us. And you should also know that clothes are of different materials. Different materials is made up of cotton, is made up of wool, rayon, nylon, jute, etc. The clothes are of many types. Cotton when you are using for the summer season. Wool we are using for the winter season. Rayon, nylon, it is all the artificial things. It gets very fast dry. If you wash it, it gets dry very fast. And jute, you have seen that sack, goni which your mother bring for the rice, full goni, that is called as jute. Okay, now read along with me. Do you know Mahatma Gandhi started the use of charka, a spinning wheel, to make thread. He gave message to use Swadeshi cloth, that is khadi cloth made in our own country. Clothes are made of different materials such as cotton, wool, rayon, nylon, jute, etc. To make cloth, we need some raw materials. Raw materials means what? From where we are getting. We cannot get cloth directly what you are wearing. So we need the raw materials. And these raw materials we get it from the plants, from the animals. That is for the example cotton. Cotton cloth you are putting from that cotton where you are getting from the plant. For the winter you are using sweater. For that you need wool. And we get wool from the sheep. Nylon and rayon is a tar-like material. Jute we get from the plant. So these all things we get it from plants and animals. And sweater, you might have seen your parents or some grannies knitting the caps and sweater. These sweaters and caps are knitted with the help of knitting needle. And big factory they make the clothes, that is called as handlooms or power looms, and there the cotton cloth is made on the large scale. Okay, now read with me. Plants and animals are the source of cloth material. Cotton, cotton plant, wool get from sheep, nylon and rayon, tar-like material, jute, plant, sweater, caps, woven with the help of knitting needle, hand looms and power looms are used to weave the cloth on the large scale. Our clothes becomes dirty due to many reasons. If you play, if you are going out after coming from the school, or many times after eating food, you spoil your clothes. So if it is dirty clothes, it's not looking good. You should not wear dirty clothes. So what you should do? You have to wash it. So for washing, we use different detergents, we use liquid soap, we use soap cakes. There are different methods for washing clothes. Some wash in the hot water, some soak it for 5 minutes and then they wash it. So there are different types of washing is also there, and some things that doesn't go with the washing. So what they go? They go give it to the laundry for washings. We must wear clean clothes. Why we are wearing clean clothes? To look smart and for hygienic. So you have to wear clean clothes. Okay, now read with me. Our clothes become dirty due to many reasons. We use different things such as soap, detergent, liquid soap, etc. to clean clothes. We also use natural things such as limestone, rita to clean clothes. These are the natural things, and you will be very safe. It will not spoil your clothes and your hands. So the natural detergent, natural thing, that is limestone and rita, is very good for washing clothes. We must wear clean clothes. To look smart and to be hygienic, we must wear clean clothes. Children You cannot wear clothes throughout the time. If you have taken the clothes for the one frock or one pant shirt in the kg, you cannot wear in the first standard. Why? It is because you are grown up. But the clothes will be same. It is very durable. Many times it doesn't get torn also. It's very strong. Some clothes are very strong. So we should not waste this. What you have to do? You can give it to the poor people who really need of it. And sometimes the people are there who give in exchange some vessels. You can give the old clothes and you get the new vessel. That is their occupation. And usually, and what they do with these clothes? They give it in some big factory. They make pulp out of this. They make the thread, they take out all the threads and they make pulp out of it, and they make some paper plates, decoration things, flowers, models, and many things are there. So if you have some clothes which is not used for you, you can give it to somebody, the poor people who really need it, or you can exchange for the vessels. Okay, understood children? Very good. Now read along with me. In some places, old clothes are exchanged to new vessels. It is also an occupation. Clothes are durable. It can be reused. We can make doormat out of it. Threads of these clothes can be pulped and can make paper plates, flowers, models, etc. If it is in good condition, we can give to poor who really need it. Okay, so don't waste your clothes. If your clothes are small for you, give it to the poor people. Every costumes differ from one place to another. Every state have their own costumes, and the weather, because of weather also there is a change in the clothes. The style changes as per the occasions, as per the celebrations. Means what? Occasion means what? If you are having some puja at home, if you have some functions, you wear according to that. And if in winter you wear the warm clothes, for the cotton you wear in the summer clothes. So there are different. The weather also, when the weather changes, the costumes also get changes, and the state also differs. Every state have their own costumes. That is called as traditional dress. That is as per their community. The Christians wear according to their community, they wear the clothes. The Hindus wear according to them, and the Muslims they wear according to them. So every communities also they have them special clothes. So they wear according to that. And even the occupations. There is a different occupations have different types of clothes. Like police. Police what they wear khaki uniform, and you wear the school uniform. The farmers wear according to that. The fishermen wear according to that. The nurse, or according to the occupation, the clothes also get changed. So what are the changes? Traditional wear for the communities or for the functions, everything changes. And in previous days, these customs were not there. Now we wear pant shirt everywhere, but that was not allowed for pujas and everything. If you are going for the temple now, wearing pant and shirt, you all are going for the temple and all those religious places. But in previous time, it was not there. They have to wear the traditional dress for traditional work. So this was going on. Now the entirely it is totally different nowadays. The previous dress and the present dress is entirely different. Okay, now read. Every costumes differ from one state to another. Costume changes as per the weather. Style changes as per the occasion and celebration. There are also traditional dress as per their community. Present days costumes are entirely different from the olden days costumes. Different occupations have different costumes such as fisherman, shepherd, farmer. What do you mean by shepherd? The one who graze goats. So what we learnt in this lesson? Cloth is made of yarn, and yarn is made up of cotton, wool, etc. We must always wear clean clothes. Natural things like Rita, limestone can be used to wash clothes. We see diversity in clothing because of culture and geographical reason. What do you mean by geographical reason? If you are staying in the cold region like Jammu and Kashmir, you have to wear that warm clothes. And if you are staying in Rajasthan in the hot place, you have to wear the clothes according to that place. So that is called as geographical reasons. Today's clothing is entirely different from olden days clothings. Previously the cloth was different, and now what we are wearing, the cloth is different. So what is that? We see diversity in clothing. What is the diversity? Different places, different culture, different community have different types of clothing. And last, what is that? Cloth what we are wearing? We are wearing to protect ourselves from heat, cold and rain. Okay. Now read along with me. What we learnt. Cloth is made of yarn. Yarn is made of cotton, wool, etc. We must always wear clean clothes. Natural things like Rita can be used to wash clothes. We see diversity in clothing because of culture and geographical reason. Today's clothing is entirely different from olden days clothes. Okay, now you have learnt all these things. Now read the lesson. You have the textbook at home, so read the lesson properly, and you have to copy all the notes in your notebook. Your notes will be given, and all the notes you have to copy in your EVS notebook. So bye children. I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.